Hello, my name is Elizabeth Evans, and I am a junior players teaching artist for Dallas Independent School District. Today, our lesson is, let's check our actor's backpack. Oh, look how fun these are. Today's lesson is, what makes a character? Do you remember when we were talking about what makes a story, we talked about the word characters? Characters are the people in the story. Now, if we are watching that story on stage, which makes it a play in the theater, there are certain things that we look at on the characters so we can tell the difference between those characters on stage and the ones that they play. So, your character has a different walk, a different talk. They're wearing something out of the ordinary maybe. And they have a different center. That one we're really going to explain. But let's start with the walk. So, your character is going to have a different walk. I'm going to use 3 different examples today. Your first walk might be a really old person. But not just old, but like super, super old. So maybe they're hunched over. Can you do this with me? They're hunched over. We're going to pretend they have a cane. And they're just going to walk. Oh, and they're going to walk. Oh, and they're going to walk. This is like an old person walk. See? But see how you can see it throughout my whole body? My walk is different. Okay? Now, what if I was an ogre? A big, scary ogre. Maybe my shoulders are really big. Maybe my arms are really big. And I kind of thump around like... I'm an ogre sniffing for people. My walk is a little heavier. Okay? What if we walked around like a robot? Wouldn't that be different? Let's see. So it might look like this. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, a robot. Oh, is your robot tired? Mine is. Let's put him to sleep. Very good. Your character walk is going to be different than your walk. So let's do a quick activity. In your place, just in a circle, walk like yourself. Walking like myself, walking like myself. Now go into your robot walk and see the difference. Oh, the difference between my robot walk and my walk is my walk is a little more laid back and this robot is beep, 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 a little bit harder. Okay, turn your robot off. Good job. Now, that was how a character walks. Now we're going to talk about how a character talks. So your voice for the character is going to be different than your own. And we already learned how to warm our voices up, so they're ready for this, right? Okay. So your voice might sound different if you were a pirate. Hi, matey! We're going to float on the sea! Or maybe your voice sounds different if you are the queen. Very well, thank you, please. Come in, come in. Or your voice might sound different if you were a ghost. Ooh, ooh, I am a spooky ghost. Ooh. My voice is going to sound different than my character voice. So let's do a quick activity. Go ahead and say your name. Not my name, your name. I'll say my name though, okay? My name is Elizabeth. Now you say your name. Did you say it in your regular voice? This is my regular voice. My name is Elizabeth. Now you say yours. Okay, now I'm going to say it in my spooky voice. Ooh, My name is Elizabeth. Ooh. Did you do it? Okay, you do your ghost. Ready? Do you make ghost sounds while you do it? Okay. Ready? Ooh, my name. Ooh. Very good. That is your talk. Your character is going to talk different than you do. Now, we are going to do our centers. Now, this one is pretty advanced, so don't worry if you don't get it the first time. We're just playing around with it, okay? Everybody has a different center on their body. Some of us walk leading with our heads, and we are very, very headstrong and confident. And some of us walk with our toes. A lot of dancers do that. Their toes kind of lead the way. And some of us walk with our shoulders. Maybe they're a little more slumped over. Today, watch your parent or a sibling or somebody that's with you and see if they walk different than you do. Now, your center is going to be the thing that leads the walk, okay? So, for instance, if we were those royal people, like the queen we just pretended to be, maybe she leads into the room with her head. And she is the queen, so she doesn't have to look anywhere else but up. Maybe the character leads with their belly. They're super happy and super jolly. So they might walk around like, ha 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 ha, hoo 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 hoo, hee 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 hee. That is using your belly to lead. Or maybe they lead with their shoulders. We talked a little bit about this one, but if it was a witch, maybe they're trying to sneak in. So they're going to lead with their shoulders. Leading with their shoulders, being sneaky. That was my witch. She came out more sneaky, but I like her. Like I said, the center can be hard. Here's how you can do it, okay? In your spot, like we just did, walk around, just right here in your spot, okay? And just try to think about what part of your body you move with. If you can't think of it, that's okay. It takes a while to figure out. All right, now here's the fun part. Sometimes characters wear things that we don't really wear all the time, or we use costumes to signify their age or who they are. Like if they are royalty, maybe they're wearing a crown. So for instance, I have that bow from the very beginning. Maybe this bow is for Goldilocks. It's on top of her locks, and she's about to go into that bear's house. Maybe my character wears a baseball hat, and I am ready to play the game. Yeah? Okay. Or maybe I am a detective. And this is my very important cloak. I wear it to blend in, but I'm a detective. See? Costumes can help your character look different than you or the other characters on stage. Now, that was a lot of stuff that we went over. But just remember, your character is going to walk differently and talk differently. They might have a different center, which means they lead with a different body part than you do. And they might wear something different than you do or the other characters on stage. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.